Hey guys, Dr. Morse, injury expert. So we saw Puka Nacua leave today's game with what initially they called a foot injury. If you watch the play right here in slow motion, you can see him kind of go up and then his body gets tangled with the defender. And initially it looks like it's his left foot. But then when he comes down, you can see his right foot actually hit the defender's knee. Then they called it a foot injury. So you speculate, okay, this is probably a midfoot sprain and a bone bruise because they, were trying to walk him off the field, as you can see here, very gently. I think he came back in for 5 or 6 snaps or so and then didn't really do anything, didn't catch any more passes the rest of the game. I think he finished with 2 catches for 28 yards, very well under his normal levels. So long story short, the question is he going to play in week 7? Well, there's a couple caveats here. What is this? This is probably an ankle injury, not a foot, as they corrected later. And my guess is it's not a big deal. Maybe he tweaked a tendon. Maybe he sprained his ankle, probably a low lateral, classic ankle sprain. But the important thing to understand is next week's game, I believe, is in London. So remember, long flights, especially if they're flying from LA, is a huge deal. That's very far. Furthermore, the next week is their bye week. So I'd be really surprised if they allow him to play next week. I have a feeling they're going to hold him out, give him 2 weeks, and he'll be good to go in week 9. Now, that would be best case scenario. Is there a possibility he plays next week? Yes, but he's going to have a dip in production. He's going to have an increased re-injury risk. And this team does legitimately have playoff potential. So I think they err on the side of caution. Let Kyren Williams, let Devontae Adams run the show in week 7, and then have the week 8 bye to rest, come back in week 9 and finish strong. I'll give you more updates when we have them, but as of right now, my initial thoughts on Puka Nacua.